Each week, we pick one specific metro Atlanta neighborhood to call out critical changes to help you understand as a homeowner in that neighborhood whether or not you have a particular advantage in today's market. And this week, it is Barrington Trace. It's in Atlanta. It's Fulton County, 285 East. Take exit 2 to Camp Creek Parkway, turn right. Then you go right on to Enron Drive, and the subdivision is on the right. So it is not very far at all from the airport. Let's take a look at what's happened in Barrington Trace over the last few years. For those of you who live in and around the airport or south of Atlanta, what's happening in this neighborhood might mirror what's happening in your neighborhood. And there are a total of 173 plus or minus homes in the neighborhood in 2020. 6 homes sold, took an average of 40 days from the time they were listed to the time they went under contract. Average sales price, $434,000. It ranged from a low of $377,000 to a high of $510,000. 100% sales price to list price ratio in 2021. Again, 6 homes sold, 9 days on the market. Prices jumped $150,000, $160,000, almost $170,000 from $434,000 to $607,000. They range from a low of $577,000 to a high of $655,000. Homes sold for 0.8% more than their list price, and in 2020, only 4 homes sold. That is unusual. You would think with almost 200 homes, there'd be somewhere 12, 14 homes selling every year. So in this home, this neighborhood, the turnover rate is low. Sales price increased another $15,000 to $623,000. They range from a low of $590,000 to a high of $657,000. Homes sold for 0.6% more than their list price. There are currently 3 homes available in the neighborhood for sale at an average list price of $668,000 based on sales in the prior 365 days. There have only been 2 closed in the last 365 days because remember, the 4 that we told you about from 2022, some of those were outside of the calendar year, which means we have an 18-month supply of inventory. When you have 18 months worth of inventory, it's a buyer's market. 173 homes in the neighborhood. In 2012, those homes sold for $305,200 on average. When you compare that to the $623,000 average home value in the neighborhood today, homeowners in Barrington Trace have increased homeowner equity $55 million. $55 million in the last 10 years. I think that is remarkable. It's not all about money, but the reality is I think it is amazing when people are able to get a windfall because they own a home. We talk about this frequently. The average net worth of a homeowner in the U.S. is $300,000 to $350,000. Average net worth of a renter under $10,000. I'm not trying to make people who are renting houses feel badly because sometimes you need to do what you got to do, and I'm sure there's renters who have a very nice net worth. But the reality is one of the better ways to grow wealth in the country, in the United States for sure, is to own a home and let your home equity grow.